Um, Bro, we're not gonna mind my telling all that shit in the background, bro. I just washed my hair and just took a shower and whatnot. But um, topic I really want to touch on, bro, right now is like why you need to be alone sometimes to actually like grow and see the results. And like, so many people are scared of being alone and trying to avoid the isolation and the solitude when it comes to like really just being by yourself and sitting with your thoughts. We all kind of like trying to avoid it because obviously like been on to the last video that I posted, we all do be overthinking and whatnot, and we be getting deep in our thoughts, and sometimes our thoughts always aren't positive and are like negative and whatnot and things like that. So it's like people being alone. When you are alone, all those thoughts kind of like rush your mind at once, and that's all you're kind of dealing with. But you have to be alone sometimes. Being alone isn't like really like a punishment or anything like that. You can't take it as a punishment. It's just preparation and really building you up from the inside out instead of trying to build yourself up from the outside inward because you're trying to focus on how the world may perceive you and whatnot, and like trying to do things of the world so they're accepting you, but you're more so focusing on whatever you're like dealing with internally. But um that's really it. We just like really just fear being alone. We all fear being alone because we're trying to avoid all of the things that we don't talk about, the things that we don't come out and like really speak to people about and things like that. Like everything that you try and hide so much all comes out when you're alone. You start feeling all these emotions when you're alone. You start hearing all those thoughts even louder when you're alone. The silence scares a lot of people, but you have to try and embrace the silence and really let that solitude push you to grow and help you transform into the best version of yourself. When you're surrounded by people and the noise and the outside world and everything like that, it distracts you from whatever you're dealing with internally that you've been avoiding for such a long time. But it's really time to stop trying to ignore it and really embrace what we are going through and battle those thoughts head on. Do all those things head on. Stop trying to avoid it. Stop running from it. Running from your problems isn't going to do anything but just cause more problems and bring more pain, more sorrow, more emotions and whatnot, more negative thoughts. When you're really like actually sitting in a solitude and you let yourself be alone and think and deal with those thoughts instead of trying to distract it and use outside things to cope with it and ignore it and silence it, you grow more. You see the results. You're gonna start flourishing. Like being alone brings you more clarity. And when you start to like actually embrace that solitude and actually work from yourself inside out instead of from outside in, you discover what like actually truly makes you happy. Like me, I'll be 100% honest. I never really like have had like a friend group and whatnot. Really just like go out and just hang with and shit. I did for like a short period of time. Me, I fucked that up. Moving away, I shouldn't have been moving. Sitting there treating niggas I shouldn't have been treating them. But that's 100% on me. But um, I've always really been like in solitude, really like by myself a lot. Always like really in my thoughts, trying to figure out my own thing, trying to find my own way in a sense. And all the things that I enjoyed as a kid, I kind of like silenced and started pushing away after a certain point when I did reach like a certain environment, and I tried to blend in a sense when I shouldn't have been trying to blend in. I should have been trying to like change the people around me for the better instead of trying to change myself to fit in with them. I should have just been my raw, authentic self instead of trying to blend in. But being alone, you actually truly do discover what like truly brings you happiness. Like I've been reading more often. I've been writing more often. Really just like getting my thoughts down on paper, things like that. One period of time I was drawing a little bit. Am I good at drawing? No. But do I enjoy doing it? Yes. Um, Playing the games more often, watching shows that I personally enjoy and find comfort in. Like just doing things that younger me would actually enjoy instead of trying to sit there and fit into a crowd that I was never really belonging to in the first place. So I'm back reading books. I'm back writing. I'm back drawing. I'm back using, being creative, being more creative, being myself, letting myself shine through all the rubble and everything that's been covering me up for the past couple years. Then you build inner strength. Like you start to actually like encourage yourself more, and you don't rely on other people's opinions. You don't rely on other people's validating you and things like that. Like once you do take that time and you actually like do focus on yourself and start working for yourself from the inside out, you start getting more confident. You start being more comfortable within yourself. You don't need validation from somebody else from the outside to comfort whatever you're currently going through, because you can comfort yourself. You're going to encourage yourself. You're going to push yourself through that situation. Then you begin to like start gaining clarity on like whatever direction in life that you're trying to head into. It doesn't have to be like religiously. It's just whatever is with your goals and what you're wanting to accomplish, whenever it comes to like your careers or just like little things that you want to do for yourself. You start gaining more clarity on whatever direction you're currently trying to head into, and you begin to get more focused, and you're more self-motivated, you're more disciplined, you're more self-driven. You're not going to rely on the outside world to push you to go do whatever it is. You're going to go do it on your own. Then you truly do start to heal from all the past things that you've been trying to cover up for the past couple years, all that old pain and everything like that that you've been trying to silence and put aside and not really like trying to focus on. You start to heal from it. You slow down and really get to like actually process everything that did happen. You start to heal from it. You start to grow from it. You start to move on forward and just leaving it in the past behind you. Like, I'm trying to think of a scenario. Like, obviously, we've all been hurt in the past when it comes to like relationships and whatnot, things like that. And in the past, I've surely have like sat there and dished out a whole bunch of unneeded energy into the world that never should have been placed in the first place. Things that I never should have done in the first place. And me doing that, then like actually going and finding that solitude and finding that peace within myself, I really started to see like all the things that I was doing wasn't me. It's not me. It's not who I've ever been. It's never been me, and never will be me. Like, I've never been that type of person to sit there and go out and try and purposely harm somebody and try and bring somebody down mentally. And those are things that I was doing. Then when I'm looking back on it, I'm like, I had no reason to ever do that, and that never was me. And I like, it just makes me sick. Even like, not like literally sick, but it makes me like just upset seeing like thinking about how I really have done people in the past that have caused me no harm, but I brought them harm because of what was done to me. Hurt people hurt people. We've all heard that before, but it's for surely true. A lot of hurt people do hurt people out here, and it's just something that we have to work on within ourselves and really just start to heal and move on past our past interactions and past relations and past pain, old pain. We need to leave it in the past and move forward and look forward to the things that are coming in the future, and living in the current instead of so focused on what's behind us. If you currently are in the season of being alone right now, embrace it. Don't try and run from it. Don't try and rush out of it. Really embrace that alone time. Embrace that solitude. Embrace that isolation. Learn from it. Build in that situation. Build in that season. While you're in this season, really focus on you and only you. Don't really try and focus on so much of the outside world. Focus on you and what you want to accomplish within yourself and get it done. I'm currently in a waiting period at the moment. Feel like I'm in a waiting period at the moment, trying to like regain my focus and find my way back to my path, getting back on my path. And during the solitude, it really just showed me like that I really do have a lot of things that I need to work on within myself that I've been avoiding for so long, that I've been putting aside for so long. Like, I'm not fully mature and fully ready for like a whole lot of things, and I'm aware of it, and I'm glad that I can embrace it, I can acknowledge it. But I'm not going to let that define me. I'm going to keep on pushing and keep on moving forward, whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish. As of right now, I want to just try and stay consistent with this for 30 days. I'm trying to stay consistent with it for longer than 30 days, but I want to stay consistent with it for at least 30, and then I'm going to just keep on pushing and keep on striving with it. And go as long as I can and just keep on working on me for the last quarter of the year. last 3 months, just keep on grinding out, focusing on me and getting everything done, getting my life on track. Spend one day this week completely with yourself. Go out, no distractions. I can't say no phone, but y'all still gonna go on your phones and whatnot, because we all are. We always need to check something, look at something, whatever the case may be. So trying to like just minimize the time on your phone, but really no distractions, no noise, and just let your thoughts flow. Let your thoughts flow completely through you and out of you, and just reconnect with yourself. Find yourself. Figure out what you're wanting to do. Discover yourself. Discover things about you that you haven't discovered in a while, looked over in a while, touched upon in a while, and things like that. But remember the separation is honestly just to elevate you. Separation is elevation. The isolation is elevation. It's not rejection. It's just redirecting you. It's putting you in a different direction, pointing you in a better direction, and things like that. I feel like this flowed like really smoothly out of me because this is what I've been dealing with for a while. But like the video if it helped, subscribe if it helps, share to somebody that you may feel like needs to hear it. Comment something that you want to work on in your period of isolation. If you are in your period of isolation, if there's something that you want to work on internally, comment that as well. And hope you guys have a good rest of your night, rest of your day. Keep pushing. You're doing good. You're doing great. Keep on striving for your goals and your dreams. You're going to end up reaching them with time. You just have to be patient. And really just embrace your isolation, embrace being alone. Embrace the separation from everything that's from the outside world. But love y'all, bro. Keep doing what